you all are aware, or many of you are aware, in this continent, we have been losing our leaders in the continent. And of recent, we lost the former president of Tanzania, Mzee Benjamin Mkapa. We also lost Baba Andrew Mokete Molangeni of South Africa, and the former defense minister of Angola, General Kundi Bahama. I would also like us to express our heartfelt condolences to their families and all those who are touched by their departure. These are sons of the continent who fought for the liberation and sacrificed their youthfulness to make it possible for us to enjoy freedom and independence today. May their soul rest in eternal peace. We also would like to extend our sincere condolences and sympathy to all who have lost their loved one due to COVID-19 in the continent and beyond. The commemoration of Africa Day this year is under the theme Unity in Diversity, Fighting Against Racism and COVID-19 Pandemic towards Women's Empowerment. We all know and have confidence that unity keeps us strong. And if you and we are united, using our collective efforts, we will defeat these ills of COVID-19 pandemic and racism in the continent and the globe. Pan-Africa Women's Organization was founded in 1962 in Tanzania, Tanganyika by then, a year before the establishment of Organization of African Unity, or AU, now AU. Our continent historically had been blessed with numerous female revolutionaries, as the story of the formation of Pan-Africa Women's Organization informs us. The history of formation of PAO takes us back to May 1958 during the Congress of International Democratic Federation of Women that took place in Vienna, Austria. African revolutionary women were represented there. And the Congress divided groups, discussion groups, according to their continents. The African women called their group Conference of African Women. It was this group that was then designated to Association of African Women. And this association decided to have consultative General Assembly in Dar es Salaam, Tanganyika, now Tanzania, from the 27th to 31st of July 1962. In this consultative General Assembly, the first constitution of Pan-Africa Women's Organization was approved, and the first Secretary General was elected Mrs. Jene Martin Gise of Guinea, and Mrs. Diallo Virginia Camora was the Treasurer General. So the organization was now formally formed, and work started from there. During the Congress of PAO in Dakar, Senegal in 1974, 31st July was designated Africa Women's Day. The Consultative Congress comprised 14 independent countries, African independent countries, and 10 liberation movements. The founding objective, among others, were to mobilize the African women, to promote the struggle for recognition of the rights of African women, and to participate in decision making and the liberation of the continent, to fight for the total liberation of Africa and elimination of apartheid. PAO has been having observer status of the AU when the AU was formed, and in 2018 has become a specialized agency of the AU. She has been instrumental in forging international consensus on the rights-based approach to women's rights and a vehicle for changing the status of women in the continent and beyond. Today, most of the input for change came from within Africa. Africa has emerged as a global leader in promoting women's leadership in politics. PAO has been led by eminent leaders such as Jane Martin Gise, as I said before, of Guinea, the first Secretary General, Maria Ruth Neto of Angola, the second Secretary General, Assetou Koité of Senegal, the third Secretary General, Pingi Kekana of South Africa, fourth Secretary General, and currently Grace Kabayo of Uganda is the Secretary General.